All right, you guys, welcome to Mindset Monday. Today is November 17th. We only have a few days left of 2025. And so it's time to get locked in to you. And I know a lot of people don't like it when I talk about you all prioritizing yourself, but I'm so sorry. Until you get it, we're going to keep getting it. So let's do it. So the truth is, the topic today is you're not that into you. You are not that into you. So instead of you focusing on you, prioritizing you, showing up for you, you're literally starving yourself of your dreams, your aspirations, and your goals. So I want y'all to understand that I am promoting selfishness, not selfish. What does that mean? You have to be selfish to even be able to be selfless and to be effective and not be bitter. Because, see, when you are selfless and selfless, it causes you to be bitter. Why? Because you're pouring into everybody and nobody's pouring into you. You're sitting over there empty and everybody else is full and fat and happy as a tick because you didn't fill up everybody's cup with everything that you got, and you ain't chose yourself at no point. Now, a lot of times people will be like, oh my God, you're selfish. But you not being selfish is starving you. So when you finally try to prioritize yourself, often you feel guilty because selfishness is an unfamiliar place for you. Taking care of yourself, taking care of the things that you need, identifying even what you need. I was watching the show Leanne, and her husband left her for a younger woman and got the lady pregnant. And she said, all I knew was to be a wife and a mother. I didn't even know anything else. And a lot of times, because that has been our roles. See, your roles and who you are often two separate things. But sometimes when you've done a role for so long, you lose who you are, or you never even knew who that was. Because that was me with mortgages. People used to ask me, who are you? And I would say an underwriter. What? I'm so multifaceted. I know how to uplift, encourage, inspire. Oh, I can decorate my ass off. I can cook. I can this. It's so many other great things that I know how to do. I'm an intellectual person. But all I knew was to say an underwriter if somebody asked me that. And when I got the realization that that was not who I was, I literally broke down crying like a Ford on the side of the road. Because all of these years, I let what I do define me. My work defined me. So let me tell you all something. Often the people around you don't mind if you prioritize yourself. Often, too, we have to retrain people how to treat us. If I'm saying I'm going to take a self day, that's what I'm going to take. You may have to retrain your husband. Oh, I'm going to go get me a hotel room. I'm going to get me room service. I'm going to sit and be quiet. You're going to take care of this house. And it don't call me unless somebody is about to die or this house is about to burn down. That's it. Don't ask me no question. Well, can you tell me where to? No, find it. And let me explain something to you. Sometimes they don't want you to put yourself last, and they're not even offended if you choose you or choose peace. They're not shocked when you choose growth. So a lot of the guilt that you may be carrying is self-inflicted. That guilt, that restriction, that guilt, that resistance, that hesitation, it's not from them. It's from the old you fighting to stay alive. Because the old you is very clear that if you wise up, that they gonna have to have what? That you're gonna eventually have a funeral service for them. The old you know you're gonna eventually bury them. And the old you is a comfortable place. Why do you think a lot of people revert back to it? When the new you requires diligence, it requires consistency. It requires hard changes. It's also required getting to know somebody new. Sometimes the old you and the new you is like you've been married to the old you for 40 years, and now you on the new you dating scene, and you are traumatized at the mere thought of the new you. Dating the new you. Oh, I got to get to know somebody. Oh, I got to get to know my new habits. Oh, I got to get to know what I want. I'm telling y'all, though, it's going to be worth it. When you get on the other side and you get to breathe, you get to be at peace, you get to prioritize you, you get to actually take care of you, you get to speak sweet to you. You're going to be able to tell me, I should have did this 10, 15 years ago. Let me tell you something. One of my favorite movies is The Other Woman with Cameron Diaz and Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj looks Cameron Diaz in the face and says, my mother taught me that selfish people live longer. Why does this... And it had a whole bunch of great stuff in the movie because it's a funny movie. But that statement, I feel like every woman should put into your mental Rolodex and start implementing that every day from this day forward. My mother taught me that selfish people live longer. Why? Because worry is a silent killer. Worry elevates blood pressure. Worry puts hormones out of balance. Worry causes cortisol buildup. Worry is a silent killer. So to say, my mother taught me that selfish people live longer, is because it's true. People having heart attacks and strokes, anxiety, burnout, panic attacks, all of these things is because they have not prioritized themselves. And they have not become at peace with other people's decisions. I let that boy of mine know you can make a crazy decision if you want to. That don't have nothing to do with me. But what you do need to be very clear on, I'm not going to lose 1 wink of sleep. I'm not going to spend $1 on no bad decision that you made, because I taught you the difference between a mistake and a bad decision. A mistake is you did not know the outcome of your actions when you did what you did. Okay, I can help you with a mistake. But a bad decision is you knew the outcome of the consequences of your actions going in, but you did it anyway. So since you was playing roulette, me too. Make a bad decision if you want to. You're on your own, Sugarfoot. Because why should I have to pay for some decisions that you made that don't have nothing to do with me? So let me explain something to you. A lot of times we be having emotional collapses and we worrying ourselves to death about kids, about jobs, about bills, about the world, about the house, the car, the future, just fear in general, and those stupid ass what ifs. Baby, what ifs is running people in the ground. But what if such said? Well, first of all, half of them what ifs is not going to even come true. And the less you speak about it, the less the chances of it happening to you. Don't create a destructive mind movie in your head that's going to paralyze, cripple, or financially destroy you. Oh, this administration. Child, I don't give a fat baby's ass about this administration. That orange one, I don't give a shit what his ass do. That has nothing to do with us, simply because we already know what is happening. He done made $8 billion since he been in office for 11 months. And the American people, you can't afford our water to cry with. Instead of focusing on external things that you cannot control, focus on you. It's time for you to get into you. A lot of us been walking around here not that into us ourselves. And y'all know I get that from the movie. He's just not that into you. You're not that into you. And you need to find out why this week and get on it, because 2026 is rolling up on you. And if God bless you with another year, you need to treat it as the best year of your life. And you need to do whatever it takes to make it the best year of your life. And I don't care if that means you got to sit in silence and listen to you. Even if you just sit there and let your imagination run wild, all of your nonsense, and while them thoughts are coming, I want you to have a piece of paper, and I want you to have one side that says positive thoughts, neutral thoughts, and thoughts that are destructive. If you got more, if you taking inventory of your thoughts and you have more negative thoughts, it's time to do some healing. Because a lot of the times we let our negative thoughts F us out of gratitude. I promise you, you got more things to be grateful than to be sitting around here thinking negative thoughts. Even if you can't control your thoughts, just say thank you for something. Thank you, God, more please. Thank you for clean water. Thank you for food. Thank you for a refrigerator at work. Thank you for clothes on my back. Thank you for shoes on my feet. Thank you for roof over my head. Thank you for family. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. You have more things to be thankful for than to worry about what is a light bill 3 days behind. Let me tell you something. Georgia Power can kiss my beep, because I'm sick of them sending these ridiculous bills up in here. You're going to get it when you get it. Ain't nobody breaking no door downs for you. So let me tell you something. When you guys, I want you to sit in silence and listen to you. And when you don't know what you want, and when you're unclear about your desires of your heart, and when you keep abandoning your dreams, which means you quit on yourself, you will start, then you will stop. You will start, and then you will stop. Just imagine if you had to just live life all gas, no brakes on an idea that you had, and you laser focus on that one thing. Just imagine where you would be instead of all this starting and stopping and starting and stopping. If you said you was going to drive from Atlanta to Alabama, would you be on the interstate starting and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping? No, because you would never get there. It's the same thing when you keep deferring your dreams. I need you to start focusing on you, because right now you're focusing on everything and everyone else. And this is the truth. They sitting pretty and you sitting miserable. Or they sitting pretty or you sitting confused, unsure, and unclear on what your next move is. It's time for you to own your truth. It's time for you to own your calling. It's time for you to walk in your purpose. And if that means you got to be selfish a little bit, let's do it. Thank you, baby. Now, you know this one of our favorite ones. James 2:17 says, faith without works is dead. We always want to do the faith part. But then when it's time to work, oh, I got a headache, my stomach hurt, I'm tired, this children, I'm just did. Your excuses is keeping you broke. Faith without works is dead. And most people think it means you got to do this hard work. I ain't telling you to get out there and act like you working on a railroad. Ain't nobody saying that. But you need to start walking toward your desired outcome. See, I want y'all to understand you can pray for overflow, but if you don't plan for overflow, what are you expecting for God to multiply? If you don't walk towards the desires of your heart. So if you telling God, I said, okay, it's time to scale my business, God, to 50K a month. And what if I just sat in the living room and just sat there like this? God gonna be looking like, get your ass up. You know you can't get 50K a month drinking Callaway Blue. You need to walk into war. So I be in here. Okay, what is the next things? I was just talking to Tanya about it this morning. You gotta start walking and start creating. So I picked out that thing and I was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead on and get this together. So I have what God cannot multiply what you have not told him, and then you have not put any work in the direction. Some of y'all saying you want whatever. You ain't picked a business name. You haven't cohesively put your social medias under those names. You haven't bought a domain name for the website. You have simple things that don't even cost you $20, and you have literally have not made one step in those directions. And if you are ahead of the game, Tia, I'm gonna call your ass out. See, she already did all those things. So now, well, maybe we need to start walking toward putting more ad spend toward this business. Or maybe we need to walk toward, I may need to get some more help in areas that I need multiplication or duplication. Or maybe I have a system and I need to hire somebody to duplicate this system. No matter how far ahead you are, it is something that you can do to show God that we are multiplying these ideas. We're multiplying this purpose. We're getting us to these desired destinations. But when you don't have clarity in the vision, faith without works is dead because ain't nothing to work on. So now it ain't nothing for God to do. Since you sitting there doing nothing, God like, well, shit, I guess we sitting here doing nothing. Y'all, you have got to have actions that actually resembles overflow. When you're asking for overflow, your actions need to resemble overflow. And the thing is, you can ask ChatGPT. I can literally go over there right now and ask ChatGPT to give me a $50,000 a month action plan. See, the word is action. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. See, the work part is action. What actions have you taken today toward your desired outcome? You can't even say, I want to win the lottery, but it still requires an action. Guess what? You still got to go down there and buy a ticket. You still got to try to figure out some numbers, or even you got to make a decision to get a quick pick. Everything requires action. So all this here faith and then thinking that you're going to be able to bypass the work, you can't shake that damn work off like you OJ or Michael Vick. You ain't over there shaking off the dang on work. You got to do the work. But you first got to identify the goal, identify the vision, and then vet it with God. No, that was going to hurt somebody. God, give me the signs and wonders. I know you speak through people. Show me which way to go. Order my footsteps. Give me wisdom and discernment. Baby, when you put a wisdom and a discernment cocktail together, and guess what? Either somebody gonna speak it to you, or God gonna tap you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't give a shit how snug and a bug and a rug as you are in that bed. Get up. If you don't have Digital Diva, because see, Digital Diva, you can talk it into her and then go on back to sleep. That's how I do. Because I'm not gonna miss no good idea. I'm just not. Now, I want y'all to remember, like I said, if you put a $50,000 a month plan into ChatGPT and you let it print it out, but you let it print it out, and you don't even do one step, guess who ain't gonna have it? You ain't gonna get no $50,000. Everything requires an action. Even if you go to the vending machine, what you got to do? You got to put some money in to get something out. You need to put some actions in to get something out. And a lot of people, oh, I'm struggling. That's an excuse that makes me sick to my stomach. You're not struggling. You're just not into yourself enough to take action. You don't believe in yourself enough to take action. You caring about everybody else and you trying to put out everybody's fire when you are on fire. And if you're unclear of your purpose, I'm going to give you a hint. Your purpose is usually attached to service. Who can you serve? Whose life can you make better? Because you're going to be rewarded when you help others. That's it. That's all. You think that Tia don't have many blessings in her life? She teaches children who wouldn't customarily have a quality education. She teaches children who would not have customarily a quality education. God has probably deposited some of your purpose ideas in you, but you've been destroying it because you ignore it because it's too hard. Sometimes you show through creativity. Sometimes you get flashes of brilliance, but you don't write it down. Oh, I get to it later. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. You're deferring your purpose, your joy, your increase, your overflow, your abundance. Trying to take care of somebody who gonna worry you into the ground. And then if something happened to you tomorrow, they ain't even got $10 on the casket. And then when you get there, then they gonna be trying to do a flying leap in there. Oh Lord, why? And they the main one who done put you in the ground. Tia. So I need you guys to understand. A lot of times y'all have all of these ideas that may feel too big for you. Just break it down into bite-sized pieces. Rome wasn't built in a day. And I think because we have been trained in this society to want these instant microwave results. Oh, I need everything in 10 minutes. Oh, you only got 5 minutes to get this. Oh, I need everything instantaneous. It's time for us to do better. And if you multi-talented, ask God to clarify it for you. Show me which gift that you want to connect to my destiny. A lot of y'all, you have not because you asked not. Your clarity, you have not asked God for clarity. You trying to ask yourself, oh, I can't figure it out because it wasn't meant for you to figure out. It's okay for y'all to be into you. It's okay for you to make the time. It's okay for you to make the time for your healing. It's okay for you to make the time for your ideas. It's okay for you to make the time for your goals. It's okay for you to make the time for your dreams. And I know irregardless is not a word, but irregardless to what the people and the environment around you says. Mhm. And you don't have to just give effort. Give effort with joy. Give effort with pleasure. And give effort with excitement to your new found goal, to your new found future. Because being into yourself is the quickest way to elevate your life. Why? Because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Because people too selfish. They thinking about themselves. So they ain't finna give you no boost. Because they'll step all over you, step all over your head, throw away your time, make you upset, dump all their nonsense into you, and make you feel sad. And then they'll be done went on about that day. Woo, I feel so much better because they done dumped you. You done allowed people to treat you like an emotional dumpster, emotional trash can. You out here taking out their trash like it's Tuesday. What's wrong with you? Get yourself into you. Because being into yourself is what's best. And now it's time for me to give you y'all rich girl affirmations. I am worthy of prioritizing myself. I choose me without guilt. I honor my dreams, my desires, and my purpose. I give myself permission to grow, evolve, and elevate. I am committed to myself, my goals, my self-care, my healing, and my future. So y'all assignment this week is for you to write down all the areas in your life where you've been giving others the best of you and giving yourself the leftovers. I want you to rewrite your schedule so you can prioritize you, whether that's spiritually, financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, or all of the above. Because if you feeling all of the above, girl, you better be super selfish. Be so selfish that people be like, oh, she acting funny. And you dang on right, I am acting funny as all get out because this is the only life that I get. And I have got to use the time that I have here wisely. And I can't be freaking around with your dumb. Okay, I can't get to y'all see I been got the customer. Choose one goal and give it 7 straight days of consistent action. And look at how you progress. That's one of the things I want you to do. And I want you to practice being selfish with joy. So what do? Here's an example. No. You gonna say no to everything this week with a smile. No. Can I get some? No. Can you take me to the? No. Can you give me the? No. Let people know you are in your no season. And if you spicy, let people know you in your hell no season. Mm-hmm. And then I want you to practice being selfish with joy. Because when you become better, everyone around you becomes better. I want you to say, I choose me today. I prioritize myself. I'm going to give you a recap on these affirmations. I prioritize myself without guilt. I honor my purpose and I commit to my path. I am worthy of the life that I am building. I give myself permission to receive, grow, elevate, and succeed. And that's sprouting. I am into me fully, freely, and unapologetically. I hope this has helped somebody today, because we have got to commit to making 2026 our best year ever.